Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. On a cool, rainy fall morning, thought I would just swing by my old haunt here and see what turns up. I just took a load of cardboard to the recycle center and had to make room before I could swing by here. I had a ton of cardboard, man. I don't know where it all comes from, but it seems like every couple of months I'm taking 14, 15 bags of cardboard, broken down cardboard, to the recycle center. But anyway, cleared all that up, have room in the car now, so let's go see what I can find. A swing and a miss. Empty box. All the children are in school today, so I have a little extra time to play with. Even the youngest is in daycare. He goes twice a week, so don't know how to act sometimes with no children at home or in the house. Really a different experience these days. So the first one you just saw was a car window tinting place. This one is Bell's. I've been getting some odds and ends out of here lately. Some small display items. This just looks like boxes. Shoes. We got some packaging material. I still have plenty of that. So pass on that. Some little stickers of some kind. Sure, why not? My youngest would like that. Not what I'm typically after, but whatever. Sometimes a little knick-knack doesn't hurt. One hanger. Let's see here. I was here a couple of days ago. I didn't find a whole lot. I could try to get into these bags and see if possible. It's hard to do it one-handed. See if I can get them. There it goes. And there. More packaging material. Small office. A lot of packaging material. This just does look like your basic trash. Once in a while, little treasure will fall out. Little knick-knack. But here, mainly, guys, what I'm looking for is now, like I said, I concentrate what I look for. And I'm looking for display items. And small or large, they sell well. And not a lot of folks are selling them. So the competition isn't too great. I'm kind of curious if I can raise this down. Yeah, okay, just more cardboard. Yeah, that's all. Just wanted to see. I don't think we're going to hit nothing today out of this one. So off we go. So I was saying the children are all in school. I do have to be at our rental property here in a couple hours. Furnace is not working with this cooler weather. Got to make sure that's working so the guests don't get too uncomfortable. We're not expecting any freezing weather, but still, you want everything to be working in a vacation rental property. It never looks good. Never good for your reviews if they don't. So we're behind Burke's, and they again have not emptied this thing. Man, it looks like over a week. I have been pulling out a lot of hangers out of this one. Mainly boxes. They just don't have a room. They've been stacking it next to it. This is trash. And Gotta be careful. It's out of the dumpster, or in the dumpster, but out of the dumpster could be some issues. These are all wet. They could be dirty too, so I'm gonna pass on these guys. There's not that many anyway. And I have more. Also, there's ants. Yeah, there's ants all over this box, so yeah, always watch for that, guys. You never know. But you have to pass for that. They're wet, possibly dirty, and possibly covered in ants. So swing and a miss. This is really a mess here, man. It's not good. Yeah, there are a few hangers in these, but they're mixed in with trash, so that's a pass. And off we go. Looks like this is gonna be a quick first run this morning. As some of you know, this is my very first retail center I started diving at. When I started diving regularly, there's only, I believe, it's 8 dumpsters here, and I can get by it pretty quick. There goes that white truck. There is another diver. Know him well. He's mainly a scrapper. He looks for scrap metal, but of course he'll take anything of value he finds, like anybody would. But metal is his thing. So it's kind of a theme among divers. They have their niche, and they usually stick to it. And if I know where I know where metal is, I run across him, I let him know, so he can go snatch it up. Here we are for Harbor Freight. That last one right there was Dee Dee's Discount. Empties, recycle bin. They have a compactor. Very seldom anything in there. Here we are at Harbor Freight. Looks like we have a lot of, a little bit at least, yeah, some illegal dumping. Torn up glove. Yeah, there's a lot of illegal dumping. Yeah, leaves, yard debris. Another new left-handed glove. Believe it or not, take them. The right hand will show up eventually. I've got a bunch of them to prove it. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm wearing some that I found in here, brand new. That only had one glove, but eventually I found the mate too. So you just never know. I put them in the shop and just wait, see what turns up. And let's see something. Did they cut this, or was it already cut? Yeah, it looks like it was already cut. So I don't know, because I see it's made in there, but no reason to grab him if you can't use it. And pretty wet back here. Not seeing a whole lot. Pretty heavy cardboard to dive into. Empty as a drum. And not a whole lot right now. If it wasn't so full of cardboard, I would be tempted to jump back there. Because oftentimes they do throw the good stuff in the very back and then cover it with this really heavy cardboard. Heavy enough as it is, but it's going to be heavier because of the rain. So I'm going to pass for right now and keep on moving. There are other ones, other dumpsters I haven't been hitting lately, and I am tempted to go to those. But I'm also concerned my AC guy might call me. There's a box they haven't dumped yet. It mainly looks like cardboard. And I see some employees on the dock, so I'll keep rolling over here. But anyhow, I'm afraid that I'm a little concerned the AC guy will call. And this other place I'm thinking of is kind of the opposite direction. This is Dollar Tree. It is so full. I'm going to try this one box here. Maybe a couple of them here. Specifically, I'm looking for greeting cards. I've gotten some really nice greeting cards out of here. I've researched them, looked them up, and some of them sell quite well online. So I just haven't taken the time to sort them and get them listed. It's a bit of a labor-intensive process. That's why I like Facebook Marketplace so much. It's pretty nice. You list it and go. They come to you. I was here yesterday. This couch was yesterday, day before yesterday. This couch was sitting out in this field. Or I should say this partial couch, and it is brand new, guys. This is what they throw away sometimes. But it's missing cushions. It's missing the sectional. But yeah, well, there's one of the cushions right there. But anyway, I thought someone was, the way it was sitting out here, I thought someone was preparing to come back and get it. And there's the other cushion right there. So yeah, someone could get a half of a sectional if they were so inclined. I don't have the room. I don't have the time to fight this thing out of here. So I'll pass. But guys, look at that. This is brand new. And they haven't sliced it. They haven't sliced it and diced it like they do at some of them. So yeah, beautiful. It really is. And who knows, the next day or two, maybe they'll toss out the other section. That does happen. So okay, not a whole lot out of this at all. I don't think I got a thing out of this one today. So that was a bust. It happens. But I think I will go on down the road. It's about 3 miles to a fairly new one. I haven't had a whole lot of luck there, but it's been a while, so why not? I've got the time. For once, I'm not in a big hurry unless my AC guy calls and wants to meet, and then I've got to stop everything and get out there to meet him to fix that furnace. So hopefully it'll give me a little bit more time and we'll find something interesting. I'll see you when I get there. Hey guys, I'm back, and been a small change of plans. I accidentally took the wrong exit and came about 2 miles farther north than I wanted to. But it dumps you out at probably the largest retail center in my home station, and it dumps you out where? Yeah, of all places. This is probably the largest retail center in my town. So, and I haven't been hitting it lately. Again, I have particular items I'm after now because I'm here and because it's been a while. I will hit, I believe this is the Ulta, if it hasn't already been hit before. And being is it a Tuesday? I'm not sure with I'm not familiar with their dumpster emptying times and days, so who knows what I'll find. But never hurts. So there's something. You see, these guys, they definitely, what they call it, soup it. I learned that from Stephanie and Steven, their channel. And if you ever get a chance, check that out. They're hilarious. And they do some serious diving, and they have a lot of luck or skill, either one. Recycle container, not a whole lot. Just thought, because I took the wrong exit, I figure, see the gray skies. Some would call this a dreary day. I'll tell you what, after several months in a row of 90 plus degree temperatures, this is a refreshing change. I enjoy it. I really do. I love cool fall mornings and days. Overcast days don't bother me at all. So I keep on rolling. Doesn't affect me at all. This is, so that was, I believe, Ulta. And this should be Pier 1, I believe. Yeah. You see the little sign on their door. Pier 1. I have actually found some pretty good displays out of this one, smaller ones. Wow, that is a full recycle bin. But I'm not after cardboard. But I have found actually one large shelf in here that I sold quickly. And one display item I sold quickly. Right now, it looks like they're using this as their overflow cardboard recycle bin, and unless anything's under this one, not a whole lot to get, and I'm not seeing a thing. So yeah, Another swing and a miss. No worries, guys. It's a beautiful day, and I'm enjoying it. So, nothing like coming out when you're not really pushed for time and kind of taking your time and just enjoying the adventure. So, one of those few days, but that could change. Again, I'm waiting on a furnace repair company to call and let me know the repair person is on the way out, and I'm gonna have to shut it all down and head that way because it's about a half-hour drive, maybe more, because I came a little bit farther. As I mentioned, I took the wrong ramp, came a little farther than I wanted, and there's construction in this area, and it's really easy to get caught up in that construction. So hopefully that won't happen. This is a Bath and Body Works dumpster, and mainly all I've seen out of this one, it's been several weeks, maybe more, since I've hit it, but all I had been finding was candles, broken candles, and I'd be surprised if one of these bags contains more broken candles. But did I say that right? Yes, Bath and Body Works. This is a recycle bin, but this is where they seem to toss their candles too, oddly enough. But it's so full. This stuff is so wet and so heavy. Not gonna have a whole lot of luck from it. So I hate to give up so quick, but when they're this full, there's just really no point. That is a full dumpster, and that stuff is heavy. And it's very busy back here, so I try not to spend a whole lot of time. There's another full recycle bin. Looks like they're doing the same thing in this one. Overflow recycle. This fourth quarter, they must be gearing up for the sales, because I have not seen so much cardboard in every place I go to in a while. So that tells me they're geared up for the fourth quarter and the holiday seasons. So interesting how the cycle works. It really is. And nope, all cardboard, guys. I don't know what was here or is in this one. Jake Paul room skates. I have no idea, but I'll take it to my 10-year-old. He watches this YouTube channel, or at least he did, and I'll see. If not, he can toss it. One more peeky peek. No. If this is the only thing I wind up getting out today, that'll be more than a major disappointment. That will be sad. I'll have to hide this thing under the car seat or something. So anyway, it goes in the back. I don't think I'll save myself and someone else some trouble. Get rid of this bolt. It could wind up in a tire very easily. So, off to the next one, if there is a next one. These are the main three I usually hit when I get over here, and I've been skipping, actually. I think about it, I've been skipping the Altas because they soup their stuff so much, and it's just really not even worth it. So here is, now they've been doing a lot of construction right here, and I've been having to bypass these dumpsters forever, and this is the first time. This is Dollar Tree, first time in, gosh, all summer. They've been doing something here all summer, and I've had to bypass these guys. I hear something over there, somebody over there, so I'm gonna have to be quick. This is most likely the recycle, yep. And nothing, yep, recycle. Let's see this one here, you see your Dollar Tree. So, and empties drum, hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think this does it for the back of this one. I'm gonna start heading south because I'm expecting that furnace repair company to call me anytime, and I want to be heading that way. So there is some more on the way there. I will try to stop at if I don't get that phone call. If I do, I'll see you there. Hey folks. Okay, come on back south a little bit, came on back south a little bit, and made it to probably the newest regular retail center that I've been diving at. And I've already made a wrong turn, so I finally remembered two things: to bring my lucky gloves. They've been sitting in the laundry, or the clean laundry bin forever. Finally remembered to dig them out. And I don't know if you believe in that sort of thing, but typically I don't. But I tell you what, I don't know, ever since I have bought these gloves, I seem to be finding a lot more stuff, so who knows. So anyhow, I gotta go back, and this is kind of the way I was ending the route, but it was kind of awkward. And the approach, because you have to leave the parking lot and get back in it several times. This way I shouldn't have to leave it. So we know these, we've established that as a restaurant, and the rest I make sure retail and medical. So we just passed up Tuesday morning, and it took me forever to figure it out, but I finally found out. Remember, I think some of you may recall, I couldn't find the dumpster. And lo and behold, it was this one all along. I just never found any of their stuff in here like this. Just bad timing, I suppose. So again, this is a Tuesday. I don't know what their pickup route is for their trash, but I'm starting to think it was last night. A recycle bin. You're getting a lot more cardboard. I like to check both sides, and even on the sides. You never know. Yeah, pretty much the same. So, and, so far no phone call from the furnace repair place. That's really the only thing I have pending today, with all the children in school or daycare. So we're on more of a relaxed run than I usually do. I'm usually pushed for time, and it feels kind of nice not to be so rushed. I believe this is, yes, definitely a restaurant. See that grease trap, nasty, but the recycle bin is always not a bad idea to poke. See, no luck. I'll keep on rolling here. One car going by. See here, I'm gonna let them get a little ahead of me. It could be another diver, but I don't think so. Just make sure there's no, I'm not seeing it. No garage sale dumps there. This pile of clothes or cloth or whatever that is has been here all summer. I don't know what the deal with that is. Employees taking a smoke break. Seems like some of these folks just never work. I'm sure they do though. Another restaurant. Oh yeah, I may have to skip him. Yeah, I'm just not really feeling these restaurant dumpsters at all. I will look in the recycle bin. Peek to peek. I see a bucket. I've got enough buckets. Real quick peeky peek there. A couple of pallets. It's not too bad a shape, but I have enough. Don't need any more. And a lot of buckets on this side. Not sure what they contain. Looks like some type of food item. Okay, nothing here. And we're rolling. So, I've said it a million times. I'm sure you're getting tired of hearing me say it. But guys, it's always, if you want to do this, seriously, make a little money on the side. Which I have been doing since July. I've really actively started selling on some local apps, and it's been helping. And it's a nice little side income. If you want to really do it, go look around. Of course, know your city laws, ordinances, whatnot. trespassing laws. And if you see signs like over here, if you were to see a sign above or near these dumpsters, so no trespassing, whatever, think twice, because that is considered a posted property and you could get in a little bind over it. Typically you're just going to get a warning, but you know, I can't guarantee that where you are. I mean, there's some people who are pretty hardcore about dumpster diving, and they don't like it, so they may push it farther. So just be aware. But once you get established on a route, this is Gold's Gym, by the way. I found they were doing some remodeling, and I found it over the summer. I think it was in July, so several months back. Found several of those big rubber or those vinyl exercise balls in their dumpster, 25 pounders. They had small leaks, patch them up, and they're good to go. Nothing in that one, and typically nothing is. And usually I just do drive by that one. There are employees back here on a regular basis, so I just keep rolling. But it's fairly secluded. You have a residential area over here, a business over there. So typically I like stopping in places that aren't that crowded. But that one just never really produces much, so I don't mind passing it. Again though, start your route and start hitting it regularly. And 1-2 times a week, 3 times a week. And you'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised, I think, by the items you find. And especially lately, I've been finding some really good dumpster, garage sale dumps. Folks have their garage sales on a Friday, Saturday, or just a Friday, and nothing sells. And I don't know why. This just looks scrap wood here. Yeah, nothing really. You notice I'm not using my grabber today. I'm kind of trying to keep a low profile when I come out. If I see something, I'll definitely grab it. But I have one glove on and one off, and it kind of helps speed up the process a little bit for me. And I'm not as conspicuous as I would be with my grabber, so I'm sure I stand out like a sore thumb with one glove on. But it's cold and cool out here, so at least, so maybe not. But anyhow, yeah, guys, come out here or get your route and start going and look around. And one of the biggest things I think you need to be aware of is if you are confronted, be respectful. They tell you to get out, get out. Even if they're rude, just, it's not worth the hassle or the potential problem. So just go and move on. And also, if you do start diving, leave it neat. Leave it as clean as you found it, if not cleaner. Don't leave a bunch of stuff out. Don't trash out the area. This is definitely a garage sale dump or a just illegal dumping. I see a bin there. I wouldn't mind checking it out, but I've got someone over to the left of me, and I kind of really don't need the bin, but I'm kind of curious, and I haven't broken out my super duper 40, what is he, a 46 incher? I can't remember now. Anyway, the longest one I've ever had. I think this is my short guy, but I'll see. I'd like to see. He's so wet and so heavy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him out, and that's okay. I'm getting a pretty good collection. I gotta trade hands here. See if I can do it without turning the phone off like I always do. And I'm getting a pretty good collection of these bins. I don't necessarily like it without the lid, but you know, I've got a lot of stray lids too. So there's also looks like a moving blanket in the bottom of this one. If he's not too wet, I might take it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put this down. First pause of this video. So let me pause and I'll be right back. See what we come up with. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The blanket's just soaked and it's pretty much shredded. So that's the moving blanket that is. So yeah, he stays. But the bin, surprisingly, turned out to be in great shape. Just no lid, but I'll assure you, I guarantee you, I have a lid at the house for him. I don't know how it works, but I have more lids than bins, but they're catching up. So the find of the day so far, one bin and Logan somebody poster or something. I don't know. So at least I've got the bin. And these are empty or nothing in them. And this one was empty, and this one here, just in case. Yeah, I'll go on the other side. Never know. Trash and trash and trash. There you go. So, moving on. Another long video, guys. Thank you for sticking with me if you do. And thank you for subscribing. I guess I might as well fill in the voids of when I'm not talking with something. So yeah, I don't talk about it enough. I need to learn how to shill better, but yeah, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know, guys. Talk about your stuff. Do you dive? Have you started diving? Are you considering it? What's holding you back? What have you found? Let me know, guys. I love hearing that stuff. I love seeing that stuff. I watch other divers, Steven and Steph, probably the most, and because they seem to do the most, but there's tons of them out there. There's another one, Dumpster Diving Mama. I watch her. And yeah, they do regular routes and constant. We have an employee bringing trash out or recycle out. So I'll kind of tuck in here, let her get back inside. Hopefully with the rain, she won't stay out here too long. And she's already headed back. And we're good. So we're almost at the end of this one, so this will probably be the end of it, because I'm gonna start heading towards the vacation rental property and hopefully beat the furnace repair person there, so I don't have to get in a big hurry when they do call or say they're on the way. Nope, another swing and a miss. So yeah, winding it down. But guys, yeah, if you really want to do something like this, just get you a route, start going, and you would be really amazed. Just remember, be respectful, leave it clean and neat. If you're confronted or told to leave, don't argue, just do so. You don't want any problems. We're just trying to improve your life a little bit by making a little extra side income, or even finding things to donate to your church or your temple or your whatever. So there's so many ways and things you can do with this stuff. Give it to family members, whatever. Use it yourself or sell it. Some kind of metal rack. Looks kind of old, almost antique-ish. I think I will. Oh, that last dumpster with that bin, that tote I pulled out, it was heavy because he's full of water. The bottom had about 3 inches of water on it. And I bent my rod. I bent my grabber. But it still seems to be functioning okay. Now I gotta do this. Too much noise. There we go. And put him down. That looks pretty cool. It looks really cool. And then you put these things out, I guess. And I usually don't do this on site. I usually wait to get home. Anyway, they latch here and here and keep it strong, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's for fireplace tools or something, I don't know. But he's a cool little piece. I'll have to research him. So, not much of to talk about today, guys. That poster, this fella here, I guess I'll give it to my daughter. It's pink. Yeah. He was the first find over by, I think it was Bed Bath and Beyond, but or Bath and Body Works. But I just noticed it's came from Five Below. I forgot they share the same dumpster. And then the tote. And with only it looks like one more dumpster to go, not a whole lot to show for it for such a long video. So all apologies. But that's the way it runs sometimes, guys. You never know. And I tell you to keep going and keep going and to run a route 12 times a week. This is why. Because you keep doing it, it makes up for days like this. It really does. Big sign. Empty box. And yeah. And the last one over there's a hat. Someone, I think, pulled out and forgot to take, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, class of 16. I'll let him come back and get it. So, employee smoking. And that's about it. So, last one here. And I'll wrap it up on a cold or cool. It's not cold. I call this pleasant. Cool, pleasant, rainy, drizzly day that I really enjoy. We got employees smoking over there, construction workers over there. It's me and the last one. I'm going to take the chance, make a break, look at it, and get out of here. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, looks like that's it for the day, guys. I've got to head out of town for a little bit, take care of some business, and hope to see you again real soon. Again, guys, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share your stories. Share your routes or what you find on your routes. I'd love to see it and hear about it. And as always, guys, always wear your gloves and keep on diving.